Hello, I'm dairy processing student and I did my internship at the small-scale dairy facility that is part of our AERES farm. This facility was started in 2020 with the purpose of introducing students in an educational way to the different kinds of dairy production processes. Here, we produce a variety of dairy products including cheese, yogurt, butter, buttermilk. Most of these products are sold locally, including AERES University Kitchen and supporting both educational and the local community. During my internship, I worked hands-on with processing milk into different dairy products like butter, buttermilk, yogurt, and learned a lot about both traditional and modern techniques. I also gained practical experience working with all the equipments like pasteurizers, cream separators. I also learned how to identify and manage critical control points following strict hygiene rules and understand the importance of temperature control, milk quality, and timing in dairy production. This is our raw milk tank, which keeps the milk at constant low temperature around 4 degrees to preserve its freshness and prevent bacterial growth. It's equipped with automatic agitation, which keeps the milk evenly mixed. I worked on producing butter and buttermilk with the help of Miss Hood. First, we collected our 60 liters of milk and put our milk into butter tank. We pasteurized the milk at 72 degrees for 1 minute. Once pasteurization was complete, we cooled the milk down to 24 degrees. We measured that 1 jar is for 30 liters of milk, and then we added 2 jars of milk, which is 180 milligram for 60 liter milk. Then we incubated the milk at 24 degrees for 24 hours. The next day, after 23 hours, we checked the pH, which should be around 4.3 to 5, and ours was 4.3. Before the fermentation finished, we started fast stirring during the last 45 minutes. This step helps with air entrapment and loosens the fat globus for better churning. After that, we stirred very slowly to stabilize the structure. Once fermentation was complete, we sieved the butter. We're collecting the buttermilk and flavored it with apricot flavor. When butter is separating, we washed it with ice water. This step removes leftover buttermilk, prevents off flavors, and improves the texture and shelf life of the butter. Finally, we collected the butter, kneaded it, and weighed it, and wrapped it in a butter paper. From this buttermilk making process, I learned how important the timing is in dairy processing. Throughout my internship, I gained practical experience working with equipments like pasteurizers, fermentation tanks, cheese tanks, and raw milk storage systems. I learned to recognize and manage critical temperature points for different products like yogurt, cheese, butter, ice cream, and buttermilk, and how this affects the safety and quality of the final product. I also followed strict hygiene protocols, including cleaning with chloride-based disinfectants, and learned how proper sanitation directly impacts product shelf life and safety. I had the chance to go beyond theory and really understand the practical side of dairy processing. I practiced monitoring and controlling fermentation, and I saw how things like stirring techniques, air incorporation, and cooling speed and temperature can directly affect the texture and quality of the final product. Most importantly, I saw how attention to detail, hygiene, and timing, temperature, critical points all come together in making safe, high-quality dairy products. I would like to sincerely thank my amazing instructors, Miss Beitske, Wang Eken, Miss Gerte Skud, Miss Cynthia Kermes, and Miss Yantin Timpert. Thank you for your continuous support, for guiding me through each step of the learning process, and for always being there with encouragement and advice.